All right, you guys, I'm gonna give you a little tour of my front porch. I had big plans to edit all these video clips together and it didn't work. So here we go. So as you can see from my front porch that I have a single side light and a single light, and I've got this corner. So I decided that I was gonna use this little 4.5 foot tree that was pre-lit that I already had and put it here, decorate it to coordinate with my garland, which goes up and around and back down my front door. I used 2 6-foot sections of fake garland that I've had for probably 20 years. It's great. And of course, my first layer that I always start with is the ribbons. And I used red, silver, and this little sheer green. And I cut my ribbon into small sections and I loop it into the garland. It's just so much easier to work in little small pieces of ribbon than 1 or 2 super long ones. I was also lucky enough that I had this little banner that said Merry Christmas in these metal letters that I bought years ago, I think on clearance. So I put that across the top. And then after the ribbon and that was done, I started then feeding in all of the ornaments. And all of these are plastic, so they're not gonna break and they'll hold up to the elements and they work really good. And as you can see, same over here, same ornaments, same ribbon. And if you can kind of, I'll peek into here and you can kind of see it's like little small pieces of ribbon kind of tucked in. The bottom of the tree, I went over to the local fabric store and got some white polar fleece fabric that was like $6 and wrapped it around. And then I really hit pay dirt at my local nursery with these pink poinsettias. So I added those over here, added some red into my existing summit planter that sits out here all the time. Put another basket on this side. Totally lucked out on this rug. I had this as a sample at my office and it works great. And last but not least, I decided not to put any ornaments in my wreath just because there's so much going on around the door. So with the wreath, I just came in with the red ribbon. And then a little trick that I love is taking little sprigs of ribbon and tying them to the end of the pieces on your garland. You can do this on your Christmas tree too. And it just adds such a whimsical element and some dimension and texture. So I did that on the wreath. And of course I did it over here on the garland. So there you have it. All right. Next video I'm gonna be posting is gonna be of my tree, which coordinates all, I used all these same ornaments inside, same ribbon. So it's gonna be good, stay tuned.